What's up, everybody? This is Azariel, and I'm making a video to review the VMA Music Awards on MTV. So, why don't we just get right into it? Now, I was watching the pre-show, and the first thing that came on everybody's mind, as we were watching the pre-show, was when Nicki Manaj had came into the room, and she had on the weirdest outfit I have ever seen a human being wore. I swear she looked like a damn hidden character on Mortal Kombat. I mean, what the hell was she thinking with that outfit on? But yeah, I'll just move on to the awards. Okay. The first up, we had the best rock video, and that went to the Foo Fighters for Walk. So, Foo Fighters, much props on that, and congratulations. Then the Future Beastie Boys that came out played by Will Ferrell, Jack Black, and some other guy that I can't really remember his name. But then Future had came out. They had like this little dance battle, and then Tyler Creator, he did this Harlem Shake that was like old school, but he was doing it correctly, and he just had everybody Harlem shaking on stage for a minute, and it was funny. But as they were introducing the award for I believe it was the best hip hop music video, I don't know if everybody had caught this, but I did. It was like Tyler had said, "Look at me now," and then Nicki Minaj, Super Bass had started playing, and of course she had won the award, but that was just kind of funny how he messed that up. But yeah, but so props to Nicki Minaj for winning Super Bass as the best hip hop video. Yeah, but and next up was the best collaboration video, and that went to Katy Perry and Kanye West, E.T. Now I was hoping that Katy Perry would win something that night, and most definitely she did. So props to Katy Perry and Kanye West for the award. Then the next performance was Pitbull and Neo's performance, and it was cool. And at little points, it was also kind of funny because the camera was zooming in into the crowd, and you could see everybody's heads nodding so fast at once, and it was just hilarious. To me, but it was a cool performance, and Neo was on stage, trying to get his freak on with old girl, but yeah. And up next was the performance of and I hope I get her name right. Adele's performance was next, and it was very classical-esque, and I have never listened to somebody with her type of voice in a long time. It was just so vibrant and very enjoyable to watch. I mean, to watch her perform and to listen to her sing, and it was just one of the most beautiful voices that I heard in a long time. So, you know, it was a nice performance. And the next award was the best male video, which went to, well, of course, you know, all the little kids out there that got Beiber fever. So, you know, it went to Justin Bieber. You smile. Props to Justin Bieber. Like you won another award that you really, never mind. But, up next was Chris Brown's performance, and it was pretty good. I give him that. He had like this timeline aspect going from like the 1990s and the Wu-Tang Clan. He was doing like all these martial arts moves and such. And then they had him up on the wires, like flying above the crowd, and he was going back and forth off stage up front to the other stage that was in the back, and he was just going like back and forth, and he was just doing all these flips on these wires, and it was pretty good. But of course, like he was lip syncing, because I couldn't imagine him doing all the performing that he was doing on stage and still being able to, you know, control his breathing as he was doing all that for, in order to sing. But it was pretty good to watch. And so Chris Brown, nice job, Chris Brown. You know, pretty good. And next, like Lady Gaga came out to give the Micheal Jackson Vanguard Award to Britteny Spears. Now this is where I have to like stop for a minute, and I have to really speak on this right quick. MTV, you are wrong in a motherfucker for what you did to Britteny Spears. Now, understand, I don't listen to Britteny Spears music. Like, I don't listen to pop. It's just not my flavor of music that I listen to. However, it goes without saying that you cannot mention the pop music genre without mentioning Britteny Spears because of what she's done, you know, over the course of her career. Now, for an award as prestigious as the Micheal Jackson Vanguard Award, you know, when you're giving that to somebody and you don't give them enough time to express their thank yous and give their acceptance speech for that award, then not only like have you like spit in the face of what the award stands for, but you also like spit in the face of the artist who is receiving that award. Now, mind you, I'm not a Britney Spears fan, but then again, you don't have to be to understand that what they did to her was completely and utter bullshit. Like, on the real, like, it was just fucked up. They had her use her acceptance speech to as you can see, like, I am kind of pissed off about it because it was just fucked up how they did her. But yeah, for real, like, they had her use her acceptance speech to introduce like Beyonce. Now, I have nothing against Beyonce, but it was just fucked up how they just overshadowed Britney like that, and even more so the fact that they just pushed her over to the side like that. You know, this is a very prestigious award. On any other award show, they might not have done this, may not have done this. I mean, like, for all these award shows, you know, had they fucked up shit that they do. So, yeah, but I mean, like, you can even just tell, like, that as she was walking up there, like, she was getting teary-eyed as she was accepting the award, and she was really trying to hold back tears, you know, like, as she was talking. But to not give somebody at least like 10 minutes, well, not 10, of course not 10, but at least, you know, like a few minutes to express their thank yous for the award, as prestigious as it was. MTV, you fucked up on that part. You really fucked up on that part, and it was a big letdown. But, you know, that goes without being said. Anybody who's seen that award show just would be pissed off, period. Because that was fucked up, hands down. But, of course, next up was like Beyonce's performance. And like she had the whole like Motown thing going on. You know, it was classical. And the performance was pretty good. I liked it. It's always high energy, as is Beyonce. As always, when she's on stage, she's always high energy, always active. It's never a dull moment with her on stage. So, yeah, it was a great performance by Beyonce. Up next was the let me see, the Best New Artist Award. And that went to Tyler, the Creator. Props to Tyler, the Creator, for winning an award. I was on the different social network sites like Facebook and Twitter, and I seen everybody was pissed off because they wanted Wiz Khalifa to win and Big Sean. Now, like Big Sean, I could see winning over Tyler, the Creator. But Wiz Khalifa, I'm not too sure about that. But, you know, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. But, yeah, but props to Tyler, the Creator, for winning. Next was the performance by, what was the name of this group? By Young the Giant. And this was their VMA debut. And so, like, props to them for actually making it on the VMA stage. And it was a pretty good performance as well. Like, the lead singer was crowd surfing. You know, he was just enjoying himself, and he was like really in his element when he was up there just having fun. So, you know, props to them for making it to the VMAs. And yeah. So the next award that they had was the Best Female Video Award, and that went to like Lady Gaga, like Born This Way. So shouts out to Lady Gaga for winning that. Now up next was the Amy Winehouse tribute, and I forget dude's name. Shoot. But when he first had like came out to introduce the performer before the Amy Winehouse tribute, at first I had thought that he was, you know, like the wrong guy to do it. But as he was talking, like more and more, I'm really happy. I'm really glad that they chose this dude to like introduce this performer, because he said a lot of important things. And one of the most important things that he said was that there's always a solution to, you know, anybody that's on, all these drugs and such in the entertainment business, there's always a solution. You can get help. What happened to her doesn't have to happen to you. Like basically is what he was saying. So don't hesitate to get help in or out of the entertainment industry, because like if you have talent and you are on a controlled substance like Amy Winehouse was, and like she was just, for some reason, like she did not want to go to rehab, and like that was the ultimate price she paid for not wanting to get that help. But that's for anybody in or out of the entertainment industry. If you know somebody that is on drugs or whatever, and like just try to get them some help, because like what happened to her, like does not have to happen to you. And like after the attention went from that guy, like it was like passed over to like Tony Bennett, and he was speaking on how much he enjoyed Amy Winehouse's voice and such, and for the people who haven't heard Amy Winehouse's voice, like they put together a little video of Tony Bennett and Amy Winehouse in the studio working together, and Amy Winehouse, like was up in the studio singing. So for all the people that may not have heard her sing, where they heard it there, and she sounded so beautiful, most definitely. And but like I said, if you have the talent in the entertainment industry and you're on drugs, please find some help. Like, don't waste your talent, and like, and end up like Amy Winehouse did, because it doesn't have to happen. Real shit. And like Bruno Mars had came out and he put it down. Bruno Mars, like he had like the whole old school like group like singers thing going on, and he was, I mean, a fantastic performance by Bruno Mars, and he was busting some moves on stage. I didn't know Bruno Mars could dance like that, but go on, Bruno Mars. Go on, boy. Like you did your thing out there, and it was a beautiful tribute. So much props to Bruno Mars. And the last award of the night was the Video of the Year award, and that went to Katy Perry also. So not only did she win the best on the collaboration with Kanye West and E.T., she won the Video of the Year for which one she had one? Let me see. Like Fireworks. That was the video that she had like won the award for. But yeah. But as she was walking on stage, like she had like this weird big yellow cheese block on her head, and I didn't know what the hell she was doing with that. But nevertheless, but props to Katy Perry for winning the Video of the Year. Most definitely, I'm happy for you. Then Drake came on stage to introduce the last performance of the night, which was, of course, if it's Drake coming on stage, like who else is he going to introduce? Lil Wayne. Now, the first song that Lil Wayne that came out with was How to Love, and it was very smooth, and he was crawling up on stage, and he was getting, and it was just a very smooth performance. However, like you could hear the auto tune in the mic, and he was like trying to sing, but he had played it off good enough, But yeah, and then he went into like Be the First, and he was just on the stage by himself, and he was wild as usual, as Lil Wayne is when he's on stage. And he was jumping around in these zebra striped skinny jeans looking a damn fool. But just looking as ridiculous. But what else can you say? It was a Lil Wayne performance. I mean, but I don't think it was the right way to end the show. But then again, that's MTV for you. Shocking, ain't it? But hey, that was the awards. That was my review and my feelings on it. At some places I got lost for words, but you know, I am still trying to get comfortable in front of the camera, so don't hold it against me too much. But yeah, guys, this is my review on the VMAs and all their fuckery. And I'm gonna do a video in the future, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.